That night, I reached for her, trying to hug her. She recoiled as if my touch was poison. "Don't touch me," she snapped, eyes glued to her phone. "I'm not in the mood to pretend to be your wife." Her words cut deeper than I expected. I smiled instead of wincing. "You won't have to anymore," I said, calm, measured. She didn't understand then, but I did. After that night, her calls never stopped. We met as clichés often unfold, by accident, casual, almost mundane. She spilled coffee on my shirt. I cracked a joke. She laughed, too loudly, too bright. Her smile lit the room, unguarded, and for a moment, I let myself believe fate had led me back into her orbit. I had always been cautious with love. She slipped past every barrier I'd built. She became warmth in winter, light in the darkness. That's what I allowed myself to believe. We built a life. Fridge magnets, scribbled dreams on napkins, whispered plans late at night. I trusted her completely. I centered my world around her. 4 years, she played the part flawlessly. The ideal wife, the perfect partner, the consummate liar. But perfection always fractures. It started small, late replies, curt answers, her phone always face down. Her laughter reserved for someone else. The spark in her eyes, the way her lips curved while typing, it wasn't for me anymore. I convinced myself I was imagining it. Then the slip happened. One night, passing the bathroom, I caught her whispering, "I can't talk. He's here." My chest froze. My hand rested lightly on the wall, but my face betrayed nothing. I went to bed, feigning sleep, listening to the quiet relief as she slid under the covers beside me. That was the first undeniable truth. The second came weeks later. She left her laptop unlocked. A message lit the screen. "Last night was perfect. I can still taste you." My chest tightened. My hands stayed steady. I read, memorized, and silently closed the laptop. That was the moment love died. In its place, something sharper, colder, and resolute emerged. I didn't confront her. Tears, excuses, manipulation. I had seen it all enough to know how it ended. No, I stayed silent. Silence is power. Silence makes the betrayer careless. I began my plan. I gathered every scrap of evidence. Messages, calls, receipts. I mapped her routines, hotel charges, sudden work meetings, lies she thought airtight. Every piece went into a folder, a timeline of betrayal. While she played lover to another man, I played husband, vigilant, supportive, unbothered. Blind, yes, but blindness as a weapon. Step 1. Secure myself. I moved the bulk of our savings to accounts she couldn't touch, rewrote insurance beneficiaries, sold assets under my name alone. Every financial string she thought she could pull, I severed. Step 2. The law. My lawyer and I went over the proof. Adultery, infidelity, abandonment of marital duties. The foundation for divorce tilted in my favor. He smiled at the evidence. I envisioned her downfall. Step 3. Exposure. Her affair wasn't fleeting. It was with a married colleague. His wife unknowingly became my ally. She wanted the truth, craved justice. Together, we traded information like generals planning a battle. Step 4. Patience. I waited, played the doting, unsuspecting husband. She grew careless, bold, thinking she had me fooled. Then I chose the night, her birthday. She expected a surprise dinner. She got one, but not hers. I booked the restaurant, invited her family, her closest friends, the man, and his wife. She entered, radiant, anticipating celebration. I smiled, raised a glass, and addressed her. To my wife, the woman I thought I knew. Tonight, we honor truth. Confusion spread. Her eyes widened. His face turned pale. I slid the folder across the table. Photos, messages, hotel bills, proof shattered like glass. Her mother gasped. Her father muttered curses. Friends stared. I didn't shout. I didn't rage. I let the evidence speak. I looked her in the eye. You said you weren't in the mood to play wife. I reminded you. You won't have to anymore. The silence that followed was deafening. She crumbled. He excused himself. His wife threw a drink in his face. Chaos consumed the room. I walked out. The divorce was swift. Every asset protected, every lie exposed. The court ruled in my favor. She received scraps, the remnants of what she hoped to claim. Afterward, the calls came, first angry, then pleading, then desperate. I never answered. Revenge isn't loud. It's quiet. It's watching the one who broke you falter in the void they created. I reached for her once. She pulled away. Now she reaches for me, and I remain still. Justice doesn't need blood or fury. Sometimes, it comes in a calm smile, a steady hand, a door closing for good. She taught me betrayal. I taught her consequences. In the end, we each received exactly what we deserved.